Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over my weekly stock picks for the week of June 13th through the 17th. Before we do, just to reiterate, not a financial advisor. Make sure that you do your own research. Also, if you find value in today's video, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy our content, hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. Other than that, guys, let's dive right on into it. Hi guys, before getting into my picks for this week, we're going to look at a recap of last week. So I had SQQQ, ZNOG, and then OXY. SQQ, guys, this is the inverse ETF that tracks the NASDAQ, and the NASDAQ does really bad. That SQQ spikes up. So it is up about 23.5% this week, and I think it could go up more this upcoming week as well, as I think that we're going to see some more red at some point during the week. ZNOG, unfortunately, the annual shareholder meeting caused a dramatic change of events for ZNOG and dropped all the way down to as low as I think about 17 cents at one point. And, you know, it is what it is, right? So now it looks like it's kind of selling around 20 cents or so. But it was a, you know, obviously kind of a letdown for the meeting. However, we did kind of expect that we were going to see some type of red from the stock. However, the annual shareholder meeting, in my opinion, did provide a lot of good information. They did have some positives in there. The downfall was, you know, John Brown basically crashed the stock. He gets up and says, "Not yet," throws his hands in the air. And it's kind of like, what more do you want me to tell you? And people were like, whoa, okay. And then he basically crashed the stock within minutes. So Occidental, ticker symbol OXY, was also down. In fact, the market overall was down after the CPI numbers took a big dip in the overall market. So unfortunately, that was down as well. So now the picks for this week we're going to take a look at is SQQQ. This, again, if the markets turn red this week, this is going to spike up probably another anywhere from 15 to 20% for the week, depending on how many days we have that are in the red. Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN, is currently at about $109 per share and super undervalued based on the 180-day 4-hour time frame. And then Tesla, they just announced their 3-for-1 stock split. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how the market reacts to this, on if we do get some buying pressure on Monday, or even if we fall down lower to like $600. That's going to be a strike zone for me as well. So on the watch list, we're going to look at overall the S&P 500. We want to watch and see if we do continue to fall, if we can maintain and bounce off of, you know, if we have a big leg down. That 3,800 I've been calling is, I find, a big strong level of support for us on the S&P 500. So if we do see a lot of volatility and selling pressure, we want to watch 3,800 as a key level of support. And then ZNOG, we did, like I said, we're finding some support at about 20 cents. I think that we could kind of just stay sideways there. And, you know, each week that we don't hear anything, you can continue to see a little bit of downward momentum like we normally do. However, once they announce the renewal of their license in Israel, or whatever license they applied for, I don't know if it's the same license or I think it's a new one, you could expect that this is going to start, in my opinion, start trending in an upward direction, and in anticipation of testing results in Q3. So that's my picks and watch list for the week. Let's take a look at the charts and let's see what they're telling us. Hi guys, looking at SQQQ, we are currently finished at about 56 and some change. We're overvalued on the 180-day 4-hour. Currently, your first level of resistance is 63.86, supports 55.37, then 50.12, 45.88, 41.64. The futures are going to tell us a lot about how this thing is going to react on Monday. On Sunday evening at about 5:30, you're going to check the stock market. Want to check the stock market futures, and if the NASDAQ and the Dow and S&P are down big, you're going to maybe want to hop into this for a day trade on Monday and then get out probably before noon, in my opinion. But one thing about this, guys, you don't want to load the boat because this thing is super volatile. You see when the markets do react positively, you see what happens to this, right? This thing just shoots straight down. This is, you know, to me, kind of a risky play. It's one in which you see the markets turning red, you can hop in, and it's a quick in and out. I don't trade this very often, if at all, during a red week. So anyway, so this is one that I think if the markets are red, we're going to poke our head maybe closer to that $60 mark or beyond, but we'll have to just wait and see how it reacts from there. Next up, guys, Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN on the 180-day 4-hour time frame, super undervalued, oversold, whatever you want to call it. So right here is where I'm looking to buy in on some on Monday, and I'm looking to sell before I get to $120 if I'm doing a swing right here. Okay, I talked about this would be a monthly contribution to me to kind of build my longer term portfolio out on Amazon, because I do think eventually it's going to start moving back into an upward trend. And but right now, currently at about $109, on a little run, it could easily pop its head and try to retest that 120 level, and you're just not 100% sure if it's going to poke its head and get rejected or bust through it. So to play it safe, if you're looking for a weekly swing, I would say 109 to 110, and then look to get out at like 118 to 120 for your swing play. Next up is Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA, and currently we're trading below the red SMA line, which is kind of what almost every other stock is doing as well, just because of the overall markets. Currently, we got to give it above about $800 in hold in order to confirm a longer-term trend reversal to the upside. We are currently at about 709. Our support is 617.50 below, and then 752.85 is our first level of resistance. So if we'd happen to fall down closer to the $600 mark, that's where I would probably be looking to add a couple of shares. And I do own some currently now, so if it starts shooting up and bust through that 750, then I'm just going to hold. However, if it falls closer to the 600, I would add 1 or 2 shares from there. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at ZNOG just for the fun of it. Okay, we had a big drop off from 42 cents, and now we seem to be kind of settling down here and finding some support at about 20 cents, which is good. We want to kind of find our bottom. So you could poke your head up above and go to about 25 cents or so, but in my opinion, unless they come out and give us some type of PR or update on that release of the license being granted from Israel, I think we continue to just kind of trade sideways, and you could even poke your head down here at about 16 cents, but I do think we bounce off of that and we come right back up to 20, because I think that these prices, I don't think a lot of people who've been accumulating the past couple years thought that we were going to see these prices again. We started going all the way to 42, 30 cents, 40 cents. I was almost, I'm not going to lie, kind of kicking myself saying, dang, I wish I'd have loaded more, at anywhere from 10 to 20 cents. And, we've gotten actually another opportunity to do so here. It could end up being even just a little swing play. You can buy here and sell at 25 to 30 cents. I'm just not sure how long it'll take to get there. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for you in this video. Let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.